goalkeepers out there. I'm here today to help you guys determine your sizing. I get many questions from parents and goalkeepers. Because goalkeepers don't have many choices out in the stores right now. Many stores are going out of business, or they don't carry a wide selection. So keeperstuff.com, carrying a lot of gloves, we get many questions related to that. So there's a few different ways that we can go ahead and determine sizing. One, having a good idea of what your goalkeeper's height and weight is, that definitely does help, because it kind of gives me a range, whether they're a 6 or a 7, a 7 and an 8, or an 8 and a 9, or a 10 or 11. But here I'm going to measure my width of my knuckles going across my hand here, excluding my thumb. So what I'm going to do is putting my hand on top of a tape measure here. It could be a ruler as well. Putting my knuckle obviously at 0 and measuring it flat, putting it down. My knuckles measure 3.5 inches. So that's going to be measuring the width right there, 3.5 inches. So what you do from there is you take that number, 3.5, you double it, which gives us 7. And what they say from there is to add an extra inch, and that's going to help us determine the width of my hand and the appropriate size glove. So that would make me around an 8. So knowing that I fit more like a 9, there's another way I can help verify what size my gloves are. So we measured width. You'll see some people that measured that way. Now we can measure the length, and the length again is putting my, my hand down on the tape measure or ruler, and right now I put my fingertip, my middle finger, on 0, so the longest finger I have, and put my wrist down there, and it measures about 7.5. All right, about 7.5. So it's the same thing applies. So you take that number 7.5, and as I did with the width, all you do is you round up, and then you add an inch. So going from 0 to 7.5, I round it up to an 8 and add that inch. So I'm a 9. So I'm between an 8 and a 9. Theoretically, that I'm probably 8.5. But US doesn't really carry half sizes, so I go to a size 9. To give me a little bit more length and coverage, I use larger gloves. All right. So these gloves, help swat large birds out of the air as well as balls, so these help. So the glove that I actually use is a roll palm glove, and this is the size that I am. I'm a size 9. And there's a little bit extra room, and that's fine. You don't want too much room. Too much room is not good. So about a 1/4 inch of room. And a 1/4 inch of room, basically what that equals is a thumbnail length or just a pinch. So you can see there's a pinch. There's not too much room there. And you want that extra room because when you catch a ball, the ball actually moves the gloves a little bit because of the force, obviously, of the shot. So you want that. And that helps, obviously, with the grip because the glove moves with the ball and your hand. And it also helps with the durability. If gloves are too tight, it puts too much stress on the seams, and it puts too much stress on the latex, and there it could wear prematurely. So you want a little bit extra room. So as I said, about a 1/4 inch is best. Some goalkeepers or some parents say, I need more room to get bigger, to get more surface area on the ball or get more height. It wears your gloves quicker, so you don't want to do that. So what we do is we like to have that 1/4 inch room, as we said. If you use finger protection, you gotta take that in consideration. This is a size 9 finger protection glove, and it's a little tighter. And the reason why it's a little tighter is because you have the finger protection system in the backhand that takes away some of that room. So as you can see, I have less than that thumbnail length on this glove right here. This is a Reusch finger protection. This is a Magno Deluxe Orthotech. And that finger protection in the back does take away a little bit of that room. Another thing that I wanted to point out when sizing your gloves, so adult size gloves it's fairly easy. I mean, you know what size you are. We're not growing too much more. The issue is when you get to junior gloves. And the junior gloves, this is a junior size 7, this glove right here. All right, this is a junior size 7 that does fit smaller than an adult size 7. So when determining your size, make sure that you definitely know if your child or goalkeeper is in a junior size glove or an adult size glove. Don't order based on just price. Make sure you order based on the actual need of your goalkeeper. When it comes to junior gloves, like this goalkeeper glove right here, size 7, junior glove would be for a goalkeeper maybe around 5 feet tall, 100 pounds or so, but young goalkeepers, their hands and feet could be huge and their body hasn't caught up to them yet, or vice versa.
For more information about goalkeeper equipment and education, visit www.keeperstop.com. It's for goalkeepers by goalkeepers. That number is 860 904-9939. Visit keeperstop.com.